Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
In our today's lecture, as you know, we are doing the science chapter 5, that is fundamental unit of life, and this is our lecture number 5th. And today we are going to learn about the remaining cell organelles, okay, and they are mitochondria, plastids and vacuoles. Okay, in our last lecture we have done the cell organelles like endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus. Okay, hope you remember. Okay, now today we are going to do this three cell organelles, that is mitochondria, plastids and vacuoles. Okay, starting with mitochondria. Okay, you must have heard that mitochondria is known as the powerhouse of the cell. Okay, because whatever the energy required by the cell to perform the various chemical activities, biological activities, so whatever the energy is required, that energy is provided by this mitochondria only. Okay, so today we are going to learn in detail about this. So mitochondria, it is powerhouse. It is a powerhouse of the cell. ठीक है, इसे सेल का पावर हाउस कहा जाता है. व्हाई इट इज पावर हाउस? जैसे हमारा पावर हाउस कौन है? टोरेंट पावर है ना. जब लाइट बिल का बिल आता है उसके ऊपर क्या लिखा होता है? टोरेंट पावर. यानी हमारे घर में जो एनर्जी आती है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटिकल एनर्जी, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, ठीक है, तो वो कहां से आती है? टोरेंट पावर से. इन द सेम वे इन आवर बॉडी, व्हाट आर द एनर्जीज नीडेड टू डू वेरियस एक्टिविटीज बाय द सेल, that energy is provided by mitochondria. That's why it is known as powerhouse of the cell. ठीक है, it has double membrane. It consists of double membrane. Double membrane means, in last lecture also we have learned that all the cell organelles which we are studying, all are membrane bound. Membrane bound means they have some outer covering, outer layering around their shape and size. Okay, in the similar way mitochondria also has membrane, outer covering, but that membrane is doubly layer. Two layers of membranes are there. Okay, in which outer layer is porous. ठीक है, is very porous. आउटर लेयर जो है वो पोरस है. ठीक है, एंड द इनर लेयर इज डीपली फोल्डेड. फोल्डेड मींस जैसे आपने कपड़ों को, क्लोथ को घड़ी करते हो, फोल्ड करते हो, सो उस तरह से. ठीक है, सो इनर लेयर ऑफ माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया इज फोल्डेड, ड्यू टू व्हिच the maximum area is available for various cell activities. ठीक है, that is the reason why the inner layer is folded, because it provides the maximum area for various cell activities. Okay, so mitochondria has two membrane. ठीक है, outer one it's porous, ठीक है, like spongy. Okay, and the inner layer is deeply folded to increase the surface area for various activities. Okay, now next point, whatever the energy, ठीक है, the energy required or you can say needed by cell to perform various life activities is provided by mitochondria in the form of ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate, its chemical name. That means whatever the energy is needed by the cell to various life related activities, all that energy is provided by the mitochondria. And what are the energies provided by mitochondria? It is in the form of ATP molecule. It is said, क्या बोला जाता है इसे? ATP molecule. And the full form for this ATP is adenosine triphosphate. So this ATP molecule is also known as energy molecule of your body, of your cell. आपके बॉडी में जो भी एनर्जी है वो जिस मॉलिक्यूल की वजह से डिराइव की जाती है, so that molecule is ATP molecule, adenosine triphosphate. Okay, that's why, ठीक है, ATP is also known as energy currency. ठीक है, so what is the other name for ATP? is energy currency. यानी जब भी आपको एनर्जी चाहिए, ठीक है, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल इफ वी नीड टू बाय एनीथिंग फ्रॉम एनी शॉप, okay, we need the currency, na currency notes to buy it. The same way when you need energy, when your body need energy, you need currency, ठीक है, and that currency is energy currency provided by ATP. So ATP is known as energy currency of our body. Okay, done. Okay, then next, so what are the energies formed by mitochondria as a powerhouse of the cell? All those energy is stored in ATP molecule, and cell whenever it need that energy it get derived from ATP molecule. Okay, यानी एनर्जी को स्टोर करके रखा जाता है माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया में. That's why it is known as powerhouse of the cell. But when cell need any energy to perform any particular function in the body, so at that time that cell derive the energy from ATP. वो ATP से एनर्जी ले लेता है to do the various functions or cell activities. Okay, now this mitochondria they also contains their own protein, not protein, it's DNA and ribosomes. ठीक है, DNA and ribosomes. That is, mitochondria has its own DNA and ribosomes. ठीक है, generally what we have learned in the last lecture, the cell organelle named ER, endoplasmic reticulum. ठीक है, in that rough ER has ribosome on its surface, and that ribosome does the process of protein formation needed by the cell, है ना. But when we talk about mitochondria has its own DNA and ribosomes. Means whatever the special protein is needed by the mitochondria to do its specific function, specific work, so that protein is itself synthesized by mitochondria with the help of these ribosomes which are there in it. Okay, यानी mitochondria को अलग से प्रोटीन की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. जो उसके स्पेसिफिक प्रोटीन है, स्पेशल प्रोटीन है, दैट प्रोटीन वो खुद ही बना लेता है with the help of ribosomes. Because we have learned in ER topic that ribosomes which are there on the rough ER, that is rough endoplasmic reticulum, does the process of protein formation, ठीक है, needed by the cell. But when we talk about mitochondria, it has its own ribosomes, so it will make its own protein, it has its own DNA. Okay, just like in nucleus topic we have learned that in nucleus there are chromosomes, and chromosomes has DNA which is responsible for inherited characters of parents to the offspring. So when it's talk about mitochondria, so it has its own DNA also, its own character. Okay, so that's all for mitochondria. ठीक है, so what we have learned, it is a powerhouse of the cell. Why it is known as powerhouse of the cell? Because whatever the energy needed by the body, ठीक है, और its cell to perform various functions, various activity, biological activities, chemical activities, so all those energy is being stored in mitochondria. That's why it is known as powerhouse of the cell. Second, it has double membrane, ठीक है, because like other organelles mitochondria is also membrane bound. It has covering outside its shape and body. So that covering is double layer, okay, in which outer layer is very porous, spongy type, and the inner layer is deeply folded, just like we fold our clothes now, okay, and that folded is to increase the surface area for the cell activities. Then energy needed by cell to perform various life activities is provided by mitochondria in the form of ATP molecules. We know that mitochondria is our powerhouse, but that powerhouse has some molecules which actually provide energy to our cell, and that molecules are known as ATP molecules, which has another name, that is energy currency. That means whenever cell has to do some work, it has to use its currency, its energy currency, and that energy currency is ATP molecule, which is stored in mitochondria. Okay, then next, ATP is also that we learn, they are also contain their own DNA and ribosomes. Mitochondria has its own DNA and ribosomes, and as it has its own ribosome, it can make its own protein which is required for its proper functioning. So whatever the special work or special function performed by mitochondria is due to that special protein which is being synthesized by mitochondria with the help of its own ribosomes. उसके बाद उसके खुद के डीएनए और राइबोसोम्स है, जिससे वो खुद का प्रोटीन खुद ही बना लेता है, ठीक है। जो बाकी के प्रोटीन है, अदर प्रोटीन that has been synthesized by rough ER, that is rough endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, done. Now we are moving to our next topic, ठीक है, that is plastids, ठीक है। So what is plastids? So they are only present in plant cell. That means we as an animal, we don't have any plastid in our cell as an organelle, ठीक है। This is the next organelle of a cell which is only and only present in plant, ठीक है। एनिमल में ये वाला ऑर्गेनल होता नहीं है, ओनली प्लांट हैज दिस ऑर्गेनल, ठीक है। एंड दिस ऑर्गेनल इज ऑफ टू टाइप, ठीक है, इट इज ऑफ टू टाइप, इट इज ऑफ टू टाइप, ठीक है। फर्स्ट दैट इज क्रोमोप्लास्ट, which is also known as colored plastid, the next one is leucoplast, which is known as colorless plastid. That means plant have two plastids. One is chromoplast, which is colored plastid, because of that only plant has so many colors, and the next one is leucoplast, which is colorless plastid. Okay, so we will start with chromoplast, ठीक है। हम कहाँ से शुरू करेंगे? क्रोमोप्लास्ट से, ठीक है। So what is chromoplast? So it is the colored plastid of a plant, ठीक है। Now this chromoplast contain green colored pigment, chlorophyll, in it, ठीक है। क्रोमोप्लास्ट के अंदर एक ग्रीन कलर का पिगमेंट होता है, एंड दैट ग्रीन कलर पिगमेंट इज क्लोरोफिल। that's why it is known as chloroplast, the most important word, ठीक है। that means chromoplasts are the colored plastids of a plant cell, but when that chromoplast has specially green color pigment in it, and that green color pigment is known as chlorophyll, so that chlorophyll containing chromoplast is known as chloroplast. यानी जब क्रोमोप्लास्ट के पास एज अ ग्रीन कलर पिगमेंट क्लोरोफिल प्रेजेंट है, अगर किसी क्रोमोप्लास्ट के अंदर ग्रीन कलर का पिगमेंट क्लोरोफिल प्रेजेंट है, so then that chromoplasm is also known by this name, that is chloroplast. फिर क्रोमोप्लास्ट को क्या बोल दिया जाता है? क्लोरोप्लास्ट. एंड दिस क्लोरोप्लास्ट, ठीक है, क्लोरोप्लास्ट carried out the process of photosynthesis by which plant make their own food. ठीक है, लोअर स्टाइल्स में ये वर्ड बहुत बार आपने सुना है, फोटोसिंथेसिस. So what is photosynthesis? So photosynthesis is a process by which plant make its own food. ठीक है, and that process of photosynthesis is carried out by this chloroplast, and chloroplast can do that process only because of this chlorophyll. That means photosynthesis process करने के लिए प्लांट को सबसे पहले क्लोरोफिल की जरूरत होती है, and that chlorophyll is present in chloroplast, and that chloroplast carried out the process of photosynthesis. Okay, so what you have to remember, any chromoplast that has green pigment chlorophyll in that, then that chromoplast is known as chloroplast. Okay, when any chromoplast contain green color pigment chlorophyll, then it is known as chloroplast, and chloroplast carry out the process of photosynthesis by which plant make its own food. ठीक है, याद रहेगा. ओके, then in chloroplast numerous membrane arranged, ठीक है, numerous membrane layer embedded in a material, ठीक है, is known as called stroma. Okay, this is the next point for this. In chloroplast numerous membrane layer embedded in a material called stroma. यानी क्लोरोप्लास्ट का ऐसा स्ट्रक्चर, ठीक है, क्लोरोप्लास्ट का स्ट्रक्चर आप ध्यान से देखो तो उसके अंदर बहुत सारी लेयर्स है. There are too many layers in a chloroplast in which various material is embedded, यानी मटेरियल को enclose करके रखा गया है. So that whole structure is known as stroma. So stroma is a embedded many layered membrane structure of chloroplast. Okay, याद रहेगा. ठीक है, apart from this chromoplast also has yellow or orange pigments. ठीक है, that means apart from chlorophyll which is green color pigment, chromoplast also has some yellow and orange pigments. Okay, then last point, that is leucoplast. Leucoplast generally store materials like oil, lipid and protein in it. Okay, plastids also contains its own DNA and ribosomes. ठीक है. So these are the remaining 2 points. Okay, leucoplast, ठीक है, generally store material like oil, lipid and protein because we have two plastids. One is chromoplast, ठीक है, and second is leucoplast. So what function is does by leucoplast? Leucoplast store the whatever the material is there in the cell or it is made by the cell. So all those material is stored in leucoplast, ठीक है. And plastids also like mitochondria. Just like mitochondria, plastid also has its own DNA and ribosomes. So whatever the necessary protein, special protein needed by the plastid for its better functioning, for its proper functioning, so that protein is already made by plastid on its own with the help of this ribosomes. Okay, so just like mitochondria, plastid also has its own DNA and ribosomes by which it can make its own protein necessary for its better functioning. Okay, so let's revise this point once again. So what is plastids? They are only present in plant cell, ठीक है. Plastids are of two type, that is chromoplast and leucoplast. Chromoplast are colored plastid. They give various color to the plant, and leucoplast are colorless plastid. And when your chromoplast has specially green color pigment chlorophyll in it, then that chromoplast is known as chloroplast. Chromoplast को क्या बोल दिया जाता है फिर? Due to that chlorophyll, chloroplast. And this chloroplast carry out the process of photosynthesis by which your plant make their own food. Okay, clear? And in chloroplast, ठीक है, within the structure of chloroplast there are various membrane layer in which various material is enclosed, embedded, and that structure is known as stroma. उस structure का नाम क्या है? Stroma. And apart from green pigment, chromoplast also has some yellow and orange color pigment also. Okay, so that is all for chromoplast. And as a leucoplast, there is only one point. Leucoplast generally store the material like protein, oil and lipid in it. Okay, and the last point, just like mitochondria, plastid also has its own DNA and its own ribosome by which it can make its own protein necessary for its better functioning. Okay, done. So that's for this topic. Okay, last topic of cell organelle, that is vacuoles. ठीक है, that is vacuoles. ठीक है, अब vacuoles की बात करेंगे. ठीक है, it is, ठीक है, vacuoles की बात करें, it is storage sac for solid and liquid material. That means vacuoles work as a storage bag. Sac means thilly, bag. So vacuoles work as a storage sac for our whatever solid and liquid content of the cell is there. ठीक है, cell fluid is there. It is being stored in the vacuoles. ठीक है. Now vacuoles in plants, vacuoles are large in size. Whereas in animal they are smaller in size. यानी प्लांट्स जो होते हैं, प्लांट सेल्स के अंदर वैक्यूल्स आर वेरी बिग इन साइज, whereas in animal cells they are of small in size. ठीक है. Then generally they do the storage, means specialized protein, organic acid, sugars, important for life, are stored in vacuoles. ठीक है, So what is the specialized protein is there, organic acids are there, sugars are there, all those important things are stored in vacuoles. In some plant cell, if we talk about some plant cell, in some plant cell vacuoles contain 50 to 90% of cell volume. That means in plant cell they are so big that they cover the almost 50 to 90% volume of the cell. इतने बड़े होते हैं. इन सेल का 100% जो वॉल्यूम होता है उसमें से 50 to 90% वॉल्यूम तो इनके पास ही होता है, वैक्यूल के पास. They are so big in plant cell, but in animal cell they are very small. Okay, and their main and the only function they do is they store the various important material necessary for sustaining the life. ठीक है, हमारी जो बॉडी की ग्रोथ होती है, ग्रोथ के लिए जो न्यूट्रिएंट्स होते हैं, जो इंपॉर्टेंट मटेरियल्स होते हैं लाइक प्रोटीन, शुगर्स, है ना, all those things are being stored in vacuoles. Okay, one more point, they provide, ठीक है, they provide turgidity and rigidity to a cell. ठीक है, यानी ये एक तरह की स्ट्रेंथ प्रोवाइड करते हैं. They provide the turgidity and the rigidity to the cell. ठीक है, that's why they can withstand any external force. Our cell can withstand any external force because whatever the flexibility and the rigidity is needed, it is being provided by vacuoles. So these are the some important points about the vacuoles. First, it is the storage sac for solid and liquid material. In plant cell they are of big size, in animal they are of small size. Okay, they store the specialized protein, organic acid, sugars necessary for maintaining the life. Okay, and they contain, in plant cell they contain almost 50 to 90% of the cell volume, and the most important function they do is they provide the turgidity and rigidity to the cell. Okay, so here we finish our cell organelle topic. That means we have learned all the important cell organelles. ठीक है, that is endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, okay, lysosomes, mitochondria, chromoplast, plastids, है ना, and finally we learn about the vacuoles. ठीक है, now the last topic of this chapter, that is cell division. ठीक है, I have already drawn that topic on the whiteboard. ठीक है, आपने देख लिया होगा अभी तक. ठीक है, so last topic of this chapter is cell division. ठीक है, cell division. So what is cell division? The process by which the new cells form from pre-existing cell. यानी जो पहले से सेल बॉडी के अंदर है उनमें से ही नए सेल को बनाना. So that process is known as cell division. The process of making the new cell from pre-existing cell is known as cell division, and those cell division are of two types. That is mitosis cell division and meiosis cell division. And whatever the cell division process performed by the cell is of two types, mitosis and meiosis. What is the difference? You can easily visualize it on the whiteboard by seeing this diagram. What is the diagram I have drawn? You can easily see the difference that in mitosis whenever cell division take place, now we know कि cell has nucleus, and in that nucleus we have chromosomes. So whatever I have drawn, this all are chromosomes. क्या है ये सब? Chromosomes. ठीक है, and you know chromosome has DNA. Chromosome contain DNA, and DNA contain genes which has that inherited information of your parents, which is transferred to the new generation, new offspring during the process of reproduction. Reproduction when we give birth to a new baby, जब किसी भी नए बेबी का बर्थ होता है, so during that process of reproduction जो भी पेरेंट्स के inherited characters है वो सारे के सारे characters offspring यानी बेबी को as it is ट्रांसफर कर दिए जाते हैं. ठीक है, so वो ट्रांसफर कौन करता है? Chromosomes. Because each and every parent has its own character यानी special chromosomes. special character, and that character is transformed in the form of chromosome to the daughter cells, means offspring. Okay, so what happened in mitosis? During mitosis, whatever the, this is mother cell, this is mother cell, इसे mother cell कहते हैं. So mother cell का division होगा. Mother cell will do the division, and due to that division क्या होगा? Whatever the number of chromosomes are there in the mother cell, they get divided equally. They get divided equally, and you get two daughter cells. So during the process of cell division, from one mother cell, if we get the two daughter cell with equal number of chromosomes, then such process is known as mitosis. Such process is known as mitosis, and in mitosis both the daughter cell have same number of chromosome just like parents. ठीक है, पता चल गया. Now next meiosis. The next is meiosis. In meiosis the cell division take place in which you get four daughter cells. In which you get, that means one mother cell is first divided to give two daughters, and that is further divided to give finally four daughter cells. So that is the difference. In meiosis we get four daughter cell by division, whereas in mitosis we get only two daughter cell by division. And if we talk about the number of chromosomes, so whatever the number of chromosomes possessed by mother cell, your daughter cell will have the half number of chromosomes compared to mother cell. याद रहेगा. So there are two type of cell division: mitosis, meiosis. In mitosis, one mother cell is divided into two daughter cells, okay, and it has equal number of chromosome. देखो यहाँ गिनो कितने क्रोमोसोम है मदर सेल में, 1 2 3 4. डॉटर सेल में गिनो 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. That means during the mitosis, ठीक है, whatever the daughter cells has formed, they contain equal number of chromosomes, and the number of chromosomes they contain is also equal to their mother cell. So whatever the number of chromosomes are there in mother cell, same number of chromosomes will be there in daughter cell during the process of mitosis, cell division. But if we talk about the meiosis, so during meiosis one mother cell give rise to four daughter cells, and each daughter cell will have half the number of chromosome than mother cell. यानी mother cell में जितने क्रोमोसोम होते हैं उसके आधे क्रोमोसोम daughter cell में होते हैं. Okay, so that's all for this topic. So here we finish our chapter 5, that is fundamental unit of life. ठीक है, and this was the last lecture related to this chapter. We have covered each and every topic which is there in the lesson, and now important instruction or information that whatever the in-text textual exercise is there, in-text exercise and textual exercise is there, you have to write it in a notebook of your science and submit it to your KGK or APJ subject teachers. याद रहेगा, just like the chapter number 1, ठीक है, you have to submit the in-text and textual exercise by writing it in a notebook and submit it to your KGK or APG, ठीक है, subject teachers. Okay, so that is the homework for you. ठीक है, you have to write the exercise of this chapter in your science notebook and you have to submit it to your subject teachers of KGK school or APG school. Okay, done. So that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the chapter. Take care. Bye bye.